It feels so weird doing this. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been such a long time since I've ever actually like just put on my headset and done one of these videos where I just like talk to everybody here. Not only on this channel but just like in general. I think like the last time I actually made an update video like this was like back in January, I believe, when I was starting like my last semester of my master's program or my graduate school, whatever you want to call it. Basically saying that I was going to be taking a lot of time off within content creation just to focus on my last semester of school. Obviously, I did post a lot of like quote unquote funny moments of Warzone. Now, the thing about all of that stuff, I do want to make it clear, is when it comes to me making videos that are like funny moments on Warzone, I don't necessarily do them as a means to like hopefully one of them blows up and I become famous or popular due to like the content I make on Warzone. The main reason why I usually do stuff on Warzone or upload it is just for my own personal sake, to kind of remember the good times I had with my friends when it came to playing video games, because I kind of realized that life is really short sometimes. And I know this is kind of deep, and I will get to more of like the happy stuff later, but I really just want to put stuff on this channel that really reflects my life growing up during these time periods where it was just a lot of not only like depression, but sadness, but also like anxiety and stress from my graduate school. So, apologies for all like just multiple Warzone videos, but hopefully for a lot of you guys who watched it, hopefully you found some comfort and some laughs out of them, because when it comes to me and my friends, I just enjoy playing with my friends, like playing Warzone, playing any games with them. It's always so much fun, and I really do enjoy playing with them. So, sorry about that there is just so much Warzone content coming up. Hopefully there's a lot more like Dragon Ball content, coming up or whatever I do, but still gotta wait for Dragon Ball Super Superhero to come out, where, last stretch, y'all. We still have like 3 or 4 more weeks till that movie comes out. We're still waiting on Dragon Ball The Breakers, if that is even still a thing. Manga's still rolling through. The manga's it's a little slow right now with the whole Granola arc. I can't deny that I am getting kind of drained from that arc. Hopefully it ends pretty soon, but there's not that much Dragon Ball news happening, and obviously I'm pretty sure once June hits, that's where everything's going to be hitting. But what is the main thing that I want to talk about within this video? Well, I know when it comes to this channel as well as Twitch or anything that I was doing, I was kind of pushing things away because of school. Obviously, a lot of the time when I actually started this channel was back in 2016, when I first started my journey into the undergraduate side of things. So I was going to school to get my bachelor's in psychology when I first started this channel, and obviously back in 2020 I got accepted into a master's program that emphasizes in marriage and family therapy, which is a graduate level program. So I got my master's degree. So that's what I was basically focusing on within these last couple of months, last couple of weeks, whatever you guys want to call it. I made that update video in January when I was in my last home stretch of the program. I really wanted to take the time off to really just focus on my studies and make sure I passed both of my comprehensive exams and graduate. And I'm happy to announce, I don't know if many people care about stuff like this, about like YouTubers' personal lives and stuff like their content creators' personal lives, or whatever you want to call it, but I am happy to announce that yes, I did pass not only round 1 of my tests but round 2 of my tests, which means that I basically passed the program. And then it was on May 21st, so that was a couple of days ago, I actually managed to go to my campus and actually walk and do the graduation ceremony. So yes, as of the time that I'm actually recording this video, I am a master's program graduate. I have my master's degree in marriage and family therapy, as well as, obviously, I mentioned my bachelor's degree in psychology. So I do have those 2 degrees now. The main thing that I gotta do now is, for a lot of you guys who don't know, in regards to like the therapy side of things, once you actually graduate from a program, like a graduate level program, you do have to wait a couple of months for your degree to be posted at your school. Once that degree is posted, you can actually start accumulating all of the documents needed to send to the board of, I think it's behavioral sciences, or the BBS, for us psychologists who want to be therapists. So I basically have to wait, I think it's like a month or 2 for my actual degree to be posted on my actual school site. Once the actual degree is posted, I get my application, send it over to the BBS, and wait a couple of more, months. I don't know if it's weeks or months for them to kind of review my entire document, my whole application. and after that they give me my associate's number. So at that point I am a AMFT, associate marriage and family therapist, and at that point I get to start working. I finally get to start working as a therapist for pay, which, if you guys don't know, within this last year of my graduate school, I actually had to do an internship where I was basically working for free. I was a basically therapist, but I was working for free, multiple hours on and as well as going to school at the same time. So, once I get my number, my associate's number, I'm gonna actually start getting paid to do therapy. I'm gonna be going out into the field, learning a lot more about myself, my clients, and what I want to do in terms of therapy. And all of this is basically being done to actually accumulate hours to become a licensed practitioner at the end of it. So even though I'm basically done with grad school, there's still a lot more steps I have to do to get to where I want to be. I feel like my end goal is to be licensed. I really do want to get my license when it comes to the world of psychology, whether I want to be opening up my own private practice or be like a supervisor for trainees. Who really knows? I really have to wait a couple of months or probably years to see where exactly I want to go with all of that. But yes, the main thing that I do want to let you guys know is that yes, as of May 21st 2022, I am officially done with school, and this is like the biggest thing for me because I've literally been in school for the past like 21 and 22 years of my life. I've never taken a break from school. Like literally right after I graduated high school, I went straight into my undergraduate degree. And then once I went into my undergraduate degree, once I finished that, I had the opportunity to go into the master's program. So I went straight into a graduate school right after getting my bachelor's. So it's been a really long time since I've ever had like a genuine break before, and this is something that's new to me because I really don't know what to do. And even at my internship, like at the time that I'm actually recording this video, I still have one more week left with my agency that I'm doing my internship at. But once that comes, which I believe my last day is June 3rd at that agency, once June 3rd passes, there's going to be a dry period from like June all the way up to like probably early or mid-August, where I literally have nothing to do and I'm just waiting for things to happen. And this is where I feel like things might take a twist, because now that I have so much free time in regards to all of that, obviously within that time I'm gonna be waiting to make sure that all my documents are cleared, that my application is set in place, and my application has been sent and that's being reviewed. I'm gonna make sure that I'm be looking for jobs. I'm gonna be searching for jobs, so once I do get my number, I can start sending resumes and everything. But that's still a lot of downtime that I've never really had before. And I don't know if I'm going to be taking a trip like out of California, because that's right now where I reside. I reside in California. I don't know if I'm going to be taking a trip during that break, my well-deserved break, as many people are saying, or if I'm going to just stay here in California and let the months roll until I start working. But the one thing that I do want to start getting back into, hopefully pretty much soon once my internship is over, is streaming. It's so weird because I haven't streamed on Twitch in I believe 4 to 5 months, and that mainly is because of the fact that 4 or 5 months ago, that's when my last months of graduate school actually started to kick in. So it's been a long time since I've actually streamed, and I do want to go back to like streaming, because at the end of the day I'm always kind of grinding games out, whether it be Fortnite or even Fall Guys, because we know Fall Guys is having a major update come June 21st with all the new stuff that they're including, as well as crossplay. Like that game is not going to blow up because I feel like Fall Guys is dying super hard right now and there's not that many people really caring too much about Fall Guys. But I do want to put more emphasis into growing a small Twitch community as I wait for the future of what I'm going to be doing in regards to my 2 degrees, because like I mentioned, even though I do have my 2 degrees, I do have to wait a couple of months before I could get my associate's number and actually start being a paid practitioner, paid therapist for other agencies. So during that downtime, I really want to start looking into jobs to see what I could do, but at the same time I do want to put some relaxation in there somewhere, and that's where I feel like streaming is going to be coming in. I don't know too much about content creation. I don't know if I'm going to be creating as many videos as I probably want to. I might do what I do with like my anime page now, where it's like the here and there where I actually start uploading stuff. But at the end of the day, I really do want to get back into streaming, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to do in regards to streaming that I never really got a chance to do. And I feel like back when I was getting back into the rhythm of streaming, all of this stuff started crashing down on me again, where I was like just constantly battling between content creation and school. But now school is no longer a thing, so that just puts a lot of perspective now that it's going to be a paid position in the near future. And then hey, maybe it could come to a point where I could use some of the funds that I make from my actual employment to upgrade my setup and actually provide better streaming quality or better even content for all of you guys who actually still care about me a little bit in regards to like the whole YouTube side of things. But yeah, that's basically the biggest news that I have for all of you, is that I'm finally done with school. It's such a weird thing because even going back to my older videos, I would always discuss about school. Like I was literally just school upon school upon school, and now it's like I'm officially done with school and I really don't know what to do other than just relax while I wait for the big boy stuff to come in, which like I mentioned is going to be more of like the streaming and maybe even uploading highlight reels too onto this channel. Like who really knows what I'm going to actually be doing. But if any of you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I mean, I'm kind of restricted with what I could stream because I don't have a big setup. All I have is like the PS5 right now, so can't really stream too many games that I would want to. But if you guys have any suggestions, please, let me know while I wait. But yeah, like I mentioned, I really just want to make this video because it's finally a good news video. All these other videos were basically me saying goodbye because of school, but now it's like me basically saying that I'm back. Not full time, but at least I'm back to being able to do the things that I used to love to do, like streaming and then hopefully content creation. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what these next couple of months have for me, and hopefully I'm actually able to stream a lot more now that I actually have all this time too. Maybe even bring back the baby boys, for some, games here and there, but we'll have to wait and see about all of that. But yeah, so that's basically the big news. Not only am I going to be getting back into streaming on Twitch, hopefully, but also, I'm finally done with school. And I feel like me finally saying that, it hasn't hit me yet that it's like I no longer have to go to school, that I have my degree. Like, it hasn't hit me yet, but I feel like as the days progress, I'm gonna actually start feeling that, like, I'm gonna miss being a student now that I'm basically done with school. But yeah, if any of you guys ever have any questions or even want me to make videos about like my graduate degree journey, how I felt during those 2 years, what to expect if you're going into a program like I did for marriage and family therapy or MFT. Obviously every school is different, but I could always give my perspective on things. But yeah, if any of you guys ever have like any questions about that, or even for undergraduate as well, like any form of college, not PhD level, because I don't think I'll ever read. Maybe like in the near future, if I want a PhD, maybe I'll go for it. But for the time being, I feel like bachelor's as well as master's is like good enough for me. I love being called a master person now. Won't say my full name, but and then I also might actually even upload a video of me, unboxing my master's degree. I still have my bachelor's degree that's not been opened, so maybe I could do a double whammy where I unbox or not unbox, but it's like open up my bachelor's degree and simultaneously in that same video open my master's degree, like just to get my reaction of opening those two for the first time. Maybe I'll do that so you can actually see my face for a second video that's not just like the me meeting Vic Mignogna video. But I plan on doing that, whether it just be like a Facebook thing where I upload there or like I also upload it here, who really knows. But like I mentioned, if you guys have any questions about college or anything like that, always feel free to let me know too. I would be more than willing to make a video about college, especially since I've literally been in it for 4 years for undergrad and then 2 years for master's. So that's like 6 years of schooling altogether in the college level. So always feel free to let me know if you guys want content like that too. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad that I could finally put on this headset and say that I'm not leaving, but that I am finally done with school. And hopefully for all of you guys who are in school or who are thinking about going to school or whatever it is that you're going through within life, hopefully you guys tackle it on with all of the love and support that you have, not only within yourself, but all of those around you, just like I did. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I get to go back to streaming soon. All of those links to all of my other social medias, as always, are in the description below, whether it be to my Twitch, my art account, or even my anime Instagram page. All of those links will be in the description below. But with that being said, like I mentioned, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Twitch or here on my page. Peace out, y'all.